15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.
Hey, yo, man, 15 Minutes of Fame. E. Beasley.
Live from the laundry room.
Live from the laundry room. This is going to be our office interview spot.
Yeah, this is how it goes, man.
What's poppin', brother?
Man, I'm just excited, man. It's a new year. This is my first interview in 2019. You know, first time speaking about anything. You know what I mean? I'm excited about what the year has to offer. You know, we made some major announcements that I'm really excited about. And, you know, I just look forward to bringing those things into fruition.
Dope. What I want to start off with is the most curiosity I've had in anything. All right? Mm-hmm. What the fuck is a band legacy?
Band.
I'm not the only one either.
All right. So boom, right? Everybody knows what Bourn Legacy is. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And Bourn Legacy was a great program that we had. We started that what was that about 2016, right? 2016 was doing all those events.
Yeah, but
going into 17.
Again, let's correct me again. What was the event when Surf battled Clips?
That was Bourn Legacy.
That was the first one.
That was the first one.
Brooklyn, and it snowed that day.
Yeah.
I was there.
Yeah.
And I said that shit was called Bourn Legacy, but y'all didn't actually, you know.
So what we did was, that was like our end of the year event. So it was like a mid-size event. So it was Bourn Legacy. So when we came back, we was like, yo, what's the name for a good mid-size event? And we couldn't think of anything. So we just like, you know what, we like that name. I always liked it, Bourn Legacy, let's try it. It stuck, and it kind of related to what we were doing because we were kind of birthing new guys and bringing, you know, to like increase their legacy, and then we were just having the guys who are out there maintaining their legacy. You know, we just came up with some things for it, so it kind of all made sense, and it stuck together, it has a ring to it. So we ran with the name. So, you know, we did a couple of Bourn Legacies. You know what I'm saying? And they were successful. And from those events, we got some dope talent. I felt it was built through the Bourn Legacy program, like Mike P, Louise, Av, New Jersey Twerk. You know, the list goes on of a lot of guys, Rum Nitty, you know, that were coming through and really killing in that environment. And people kind of liked the feel of Bourn Legacy. You know what I mean? They loved it. Yeah, they were really coming out. So, you know, we went on to do an event, and then we did, you know, then this year we had one. We didn't really do a lot of Bourn Legacy last year. We did one event, Bourn Legacy Supreme again, which was in North Carolina.
Bourn Legacy Supreme.
Bourn Legacy Supreme 2.
Right.
And then, so we haven't done it. So this year, we're on a mission to really bring back Bourn Legacy and probably have some events where we're not really streaming, where we're just shooting events and bringing them out. So now, you know, with the ever-changing battle rap culture, we gotta keep the people entertained. So we came up with the band idea where, you know, it was battles that weren't promoted. You didn't know they were happening.
The band idea.
And they just drop and they come out and people get to see them. So it gives a surprise element back to battle rap. So we thought, okay, how can we, you know, do something else exciting? So now we're basically doing the same style of matches that you would see in a Bourn Legacy, but we're doing them band style, but we're not promoting them or advertising them. So hence the name, Band Legacy. So you get the band shooting style, you know, the dark room, the intimate setting, and then you get matches that you would probably see on a Bourn Legacy card, but it's just shot in the band format.
Okay, so twerk versus chess. Would that be considered? I mean, I know it wasn't at that time, but would that be considered? Because I'm trying to get the understanding.
That band could be anybody. It could be a match that you could see in Irving Plaza, or it could be a match of two new guys that have promise. It doesn't have any real thing. It's just a way to get gritty battles. We had one band recently with two veterans with X Factor and Shotgun Suge.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Which was dope. And you know, that's just, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It all depends. And we have a lot of vets now that want to do band because they like the setup and the setting. So it's just about figuring out a way to pay them, because you know we don't really advertise it. We don't stream it. There's no way to really monetize off of it. It's, you know, and it still costs us money to go out and do it, and then to get people to come to something, that pay for something that they don't know what it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? So we're just trying to do that. But, you know, we're always trying to do a lot of band matches, you know, and then mix it up and get things going, because, you know, you got a lot of, you know, eventually there's going to be someone in the marketplace that's going to try to emulate the band format. You know what I'm saying? So you have to get out there and stamp your foot down on something that you created and do things to make it even bigger. You know what I mean? That's just part of competition in any business. You know what I mean? Within 16 months, you're going to have someone attempting to be a competitor in the marketplace trying to emulate your product. So you always have to try to do things that you know, are different, or that keep, you know, continue to keep your audience entertained, so that, you know, you can just get past, you know, stuff when things that you're doing get played out. You know, it's all about doing stuff.
So tell me a battle that already happened that would describe what we're gonna see on Band Legacy.
Like a style of matchup?
Yeah, because that's what it sounds like to me.
You'll see some guys that were in Bourn Legacy in this Band Legacy facing each other. So some of the guys that came up through that Band Legacy system, you know, I mean, you got me saying Bourn Legacy system. Some of the guys that were birthed in that program, some of the guys that were the stars of Bourn Legacy, the matches that everybody loved. You'll see some of those guys participating in Band Legacy.
I'm still a little confused. I hope I'm not fucking idiot.
At what part?
I'm just trying to figure out why, like, what is the difference between why are you putting Bourn Legacy together with Band, and what's going to make the difference? Again, you had Suge versus X Factor. You had Steams versus Jack Boy.
Right.
You had Twerk versus Chess.
What's making it different? It's basically some Bourn Legacy matches shot in the Band format, but a lot of them at one time.
Dropping at one time.
Dropping at one time and shot all in one day. Because usually bands are just like one-offs. It's just wild matches that nobody knows is happening, and then kaboom, it just comes out. This particular set with the Band Legacy is going to be a number of battles shot on that day, all in the Band format, all coming out.
So this is Band on
a Bourn Legacy.
Crack cocaine.
Right. It's like a Bourn Legacy event. Right, but it's just shot all in the Band format.
Gotcha. Okay, I can go with that.
So now it's secretive. You don't know the matches prior, and all the matches are shot in the Band format.
Right. Okay. And now in the Band Legacy, or have you figured out with the vets? Like, are they going to be part of the Band Legacy, or are you going to have to put together something else to get the vets?
Well, this is just
involved?
The first Band Legacy. I don't know how many of them we're going to do, or if this is going to be an ongoing thing. You know, you do stuff, you experiment, you feed it to the people, they'll give you their feedback, and they'll let you know if they want it to happen again or if they don't want it to happen.
Okay.
You know,
all right, so I can go with that.
You got to take the harsh criticism, go with the bad.
All right. Top of the year, we're in January.
Yes.
Do you have anything planned for January?
Yes, we do. On the West Coast, shout out to KG the Poet. You know what I mean? He's putting together like a one-off with some PGs out there, some new West Coast talent. So, you know what I mean? Follow our social media, follow his, get all the details. I believe it's January the 13th. So we're gonna show him some love and support for that. And then, you know, from then, it's just, we going at it. You know what I mean? The last 2 years, maybe 3 years, we've really been stepping up the amount of events that we do a year. We're pretty much in the marketplace every month, somewhere in the country, we're doing an event.
So far, so good.
Yeah. I mean, even if we skip a month, we'll end up doing 2 in 1 month. So it's at least, I think 2017, we did about 16, 17 events, and we did about the same in 18.
With all the PGs and everything put together.
You know, the Survivor Series and just different stuff. We just did a lot of events, you know what I mean? So
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!